You walked up on this property. This was a consensual conversation. I've asked you to leave several times. Now you're walking through my yard, taking pictures of my items. You can do that from somewhere other than this property.
This guy and his girlfriend are having a yard sale, but then the cops show up and accuse them of being shoplifters because they saw multiple numbers of different items laid out for sale. Anthony's girlfriend is a couponer. She will resell those items at her yard sales and also will give them out to needy members of the neighborhood. This police officer walks up and immediately begins asking questions and making accusations about shoplifting. Despite being asked multiple times to leave, the police officers refuse to leave.
I've asked you to leave. I would like for you to leave.
And they stand there on the porch to harass and intimidate and to scare away potential purchasers from looking at the yard sale.
This is harassment. I've asked you to leave, and now you're impeding me from being able to sell the items. There's a man with a gun on my porch. Am I detained?
You are.
I'm detained for what reason?
For investigation.
I've not committed a crime. I know I've not committed a crime.
That's what everybody that commits a crime says.
Can a police officer just stand there on your porch and demand that you answer his questions if he does not have a warrant?
I'm just asking simple questions, but you refuse to answer my question.
If she coupons, she should have, most couponers keep pretty good records. I mean, does she have receipts?
What about if it's your girlfriend's house and she's not there? All police officers, especially supervisors, should know the answers to those questions, and you should also.
You have a supervisor coming.
I've already advised you. I am the supervisor.
The level of ignorance here is astounding. The fact that he's standing on the front porch doesn't matter. Still considered the same as inside the home, a warrant is still needed. And the fact that he's walking through the front yard, literally seizing evidence in the form of pictures of these items he believes are stolen, he is searching and seizing evidence in a space that is considered to be inside the house without a warrant and clearly without the consent of the residents of that home. Does it matter that the guy that they're conversing with doesn't own the home? No, that does not matter either. All the way back in 1990, the U.S. Supreme Court held in Minnesota versus Olson that overnight guests have a reasonable expectation of privacy at the home that they are visiting, and they therefore are afforded full Fourth Amendment protections in regards to that home during the times that they are visiting. That means that even though Tony was just a house guest, when he objected to the presence of the police officers when he asked them to leave, they had to leave and could only come back with a warrant. Even though he didn't own the home, he was entrusted with possession of that house by the resident of the home, his girlfriend.